3 months after the 7th of October, when the tragedy started, with the terrorist attack of Hamas, and then the bombing of Gaza, and the unbearable number of civilian casualties, I came back to the Middle East, first to Beirut and after to Riyadh, talking with relevant actors in the region. I took a stock of two things. First, the dramatic humanitarian situation of the people in Gaza. I had a video conference and got a lot of explanation from UNRWA Director General Assarini and from his people in Gaza. And certainly the situation is appalling, with hundreds of thousands of people having lost their shelters, having no food, being in the extreme miserable situation. And secondly, the high risk of escalation in the region, in the border of Lebanon and Israel, and also in the Red Sea. And we have to avoid this war. We have to avoid the war spilling over. The war has to stop, not to expand. And the only solution for avoiding the war expanding is to look for a political solution for the conflict between Israel and Palestine. And this will require a strong commitment of the international community, and to start with the Europeans and the Arab people. And that's what we agreed with Prince Faisal, the Foreign Affairs Minister of Saudi Arabia, to continue the working that we initiated some days before the tragedy started, when at the end of September in New York, in the United Nations General Assembly, we launched the initiative of the Peace Day. Nobody was thinking about the drama in the Palestine territories, but in the West Bank was already a drama, and in Gaza too. And we started thinking about it and looking for a solution, because peace between the Arab states and Israel is good, but it's not enough. Peace has to be done also between Israel and Palestine, because only through an agreement, a political agreement, the two-state solution, Israel could be sure, because its security can not only be based on the military capacity. It has been proved. And now we have to stop the killing of civilians in Gaza. We have to stop this great number of casualties. Hamas has to be eradicated, but Hamas is an idea, represents one idea, and you cannot kill an idea. The only way of killing an idea, a bad idea, is to propose a better one, to give an horizon to the Palestinian people, to their dignity, to their freedom, to their security, which has to go hand in hand with the security of Israel. It's going to be difficult. It has always been difficult. For 30 years, the international community has been preaching the two-state solution without doing a lot, or sometimes nothing, in order to make it possible. And today is more difficult than 30 years ago, when the Oslo Agreement. But even if it is difficult, we have to try. And I am coming back to Russell with the commitment between the Europeans and the Arab world to work for that, and to avoid the war expanding in the region. It's in nobody's interest another war in the border with Lebanon. It's in nobody's interest to jeopardize the traffic, the transportation, the ships on the Red Sea. Well, maybe it's in the interest of someone, but certainly not in the interest of humankind.